unfortunately, my mic audio is at max. I don't know why that's so low. Good old technology, gotta love it, right? Okay, hold on. What if I do it like that? Is that better? I had to change all of my audio configuration because frickin' the program that I used, and now I've been having so many technology issues. Again, my gaming channel knows. I tried to record a video for them last week, and it was not good. It was not good. Can you still not hear my mic? Okay, what about now? Is that better? Audio is awful. It's the worst. And I'm so technologically illiterate. Okay. Now voice is too loud. Testing, testing, testing. How's that? Okay. I'm gonna make the music just a little bit louder. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, we got there. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So as I was saying, obviously videos on both channels have been very sporadic. That's for a variety of reasons. The main one being my technology. Everything got fucked up, if I'm putting it bluntly, and it was not working. And it literally took me like 3 days of doing nothing but trying to troubleshoot technology. I got to the point where I was going to unplug literally everything, delete everything off of my computer and start from scratch because I was just, I was so frustrated. And then I fixed it. And then the next time I went to record, everything didn't work again. And it was just that constant cycle. And I'm not even kidding. That was 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks of me trying to do that. It would work if I was recording from my PC, but then it wouldn't work if I was recording from console or vice versa. It was awful. It was awful. I was losing my mind. Lemons, I hope your recital went well. Miss you. So yeah, it was awful. And then on top of that, I've been traveling a lot for work for my gaming channel. So for those of you who don't know, I also have a gaming channel, and that has been popping off in the background in terms of like, not subscriber count, but just like opportunities in the gaming space. I've had a lot of really, really cool opportunities pop up for that. So I've been back and forth to California and Boston. I've been away more than I've been home. So things have been chaos in the Lightweight household. But I'm doing my best. I promise. I'm doing my best. Music is still too loud. Okay, turn it down a smidge. Thank you. Hey! I didn't even know I had those alerts still on. Sorry, guys. Let me turn those off. Okay. So yeah, it's been a lot. And then obviously we've been struggling with illnesses since December. Baby Light's newest round of hand, foot, and mouth was this week. So it's been a lot. I've been having a couple mental breakdowns over it all, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, even though it's been chaotic. Just know that I promise I'm working hard behind the scenes, even if it doesn't seem like it. But I appreciate you all being here, especially so late notice. I didn't warn you all. I was going to tell you guys last night, but I didn't know what time I was actually going to be live, so I didn't do that. Ghostly Raider, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Right out the gate. Appreciate you. I don't have my mug to write names on today, but I do have a really cool mug that I found at Box Lunch that I have to show you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at this. Look how cool this is. Yeah, Rape, I'm hoping, obviously I need to get like the recordings back on track before I can start streaming again, but in a perfect world, if everything goes according to plan, I'll be posting on my reaction channel 2 days a week like before, Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'll be posting on the gaming channel Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I would like to get some streams in there for both channels. I don't know what that will look like for the reaction channel yet. But definitely for the gaming channel, I need to get those streams going back again. And yeah, so that's the plan. We just have to have everything work for once in my life. But I appreciate you all being here. How long have you been holding that up, just waiting? Not long. Premieres for the reaction channel? Yeah. Yep. I want to get the premieres going again. Oh, I see what you're saying, Reese. Yeah. Like the live premieres. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for the reaction channel streams, premieres, or like all of us watching something live together. I don't know, because I also need to get patron streams going too. There's a lot going on, guys. I have too many ideas and not enough me. If you've been around my gaming channel, I like to start all of my streams with a peppy pour. So we do a little pretend ASMR with the Dr. Pepper and pour it in the mug, and then I drink it out of my mug. So that's how we're going to start this, just because that's what I'm used to, and I have to keep a sense of normalcy or I'm going to lose my mind. Mr. Itchy, thank you so much for the $10 donation. You're so much fun to watch. Thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate you. Hold on. Cameron, thank you so much for the donation. Would you give that mug a ringing endorsement? I like what you did there. Okay, ready? Ooh. We have our Dr. Peppy pour. Sempi, how you doing? Long time no see. Thank you all so much for hanging out. So I don't really have like a game plan for this. I don't know how long it's gonna go or what we're even gonna do, but I would like to open my plaque with you guys. And then I did find, so I am on a podcast called the Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast. So if there's any PlayStation gamers out there that are interested in podcasts, I am on that on Wednesdays. And we always start that off on the YouTube streams with Guess the Game. So I thought we could do something like that, but guess the movie. But we're going to have to do it together because I haven't seen most movies. Ergo, I will be very bad. What do you mean, Wanda? Hello. I haven't gone through and said hi to everybody yet, but so many people are here right out the gate. It was hard. But hello, Wanda. Miss you too. I miss all of you guys. This has been rough not being able to stream. And it's so nice streaming on the reaction channel because there's so many like new faces for streams. It makes me really happy. Oh. I don't think I have any mods on this channel, to be fair. Okay, so I'm going to just start off by opening the plaque. I'm not going to be able to, like... My address is splattered all over this thing, so I'm not going to be able to hold it up. I don't want to dox myself. But we're going to open it up and see. And then we can do Guess the Movie. Next Friday, I'm going to get a tattoo with your name on my shoulder. Don't do that. Don't do that. New here, but been with you. No, I don't mean new like to the channel. I mean new to like my live streams, because typically I stream on my gaming channel, so it's like a different audience. You know what I mean? Jay, thank you so much for the donation. Congrats on the 100K. Wonder if you plan on any more fat electrician reactions. I haven't thought about that yet, but I'm not opposed to it because I really enjoyed it. Just haven't thought that far. I'm kind of like thinking two movies ahead at this point. I still need to finish The Pacific. I have 3 episodes left of that I want to finish up for Patreon this week. And then I have like the next couple movie reactions planned out that I want to do. But I haven't gotten much further than like the next couple weeks, if I'm being honest. Sheldon says, hey, new sub here. Love your reactions. You're awesome. Big love from the UK. Thank you so much. Well, welcome to the channel. I'm your biggest YouTuber. Tyler, trust me. That is a tattoo that later on in life you will regret. Not because you won't enjoy my channel anymore, or not because like I'll turn out to be a crazy person. I mean, I already am, but I'll be the same crazy. But just because it's not a tattoo you're gonna want later. I support you getting the tattoo, just get it on your forehead. Definitely don't do that. No facial tattoos on my account, please. Stumbled on your reactions by accident, but became one of my favorite. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Tyler, if you get a tattoo on your forehead about this channel, I will ban you. Mama Light is putting her foot down. I say no. Adolescence mini-series? What's that? React to Midway. So that's the other thing I need to do. I need to get like a little Google form going with all the requests. I'm not crazy, I swear. While brandishing scissors. Hey, but I'm doing it the safe way. Season 2 of The Last of Us. I did not watch that yet. I played the games. I don't know if I want to watch it, if I'm being completely honest. I will watch it eventually. Originally, I was just waiting for it to be completed so I could watch it all like in close succession and not have to wait weekly. But now I don't know if I want to. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the reviews made me nervous. I know a lot of people loved it, but I know a lot of people didn't love it, and that makes me really nervous because the first season was just perfect. I haven't heard a single good thing about The Last of Us Season 2. Don't think I want to watch it. So the people, like the guys that I'm on the Trophy Room podcast with, they absolutely loved it. And I know a lot of other people really loved it as well. But I do think they're in the minority. Tyler, I think my husband would not appreciate that very well. But thanks for the offer. Ghost, you are not late for the stream. We're just chatting, shooting the shit. Cameron, thank you again for the other donation. Congrats on 100K, by the way. Love how invested you get in all of your content. That really makes it special. Keep it up. Thank you so much. People accuse me of lying, but then I watch, like, stupid shit on TikTok or a TV commercial, and I'm sobbing on the couch, so that's just... Did I finish Silent Hill 2 Remake? Nope. Nope, I didn't. I think I have one stream left for that, and then it will be done. I gotta bring back my Freaky Friday streams for that. For Stuart, for the Patreon, that has been, the bones of it have been made, but I haven't actually launched it yet. I'm on top chat, Lemons. Where's Jonathan when you need him? Live chat. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Will I play Assassin's Creed 3 soon? I have to finish Black Flag first, which has been a slow process. Have I seen The Walking Dead? I think I saw season 1. I don't know if I even finished season 1. Maybe I finished season 1 and started season 2. I didn't watch the whole thing, though. I think I made it partway through season 2. Once the prison. I was bouncing around. Hello, William. Oh, I love Hollow. Hollow has a great channel. Hello, Marissa. Where's everybody from? Not like city, but like region, zone. See a couple people from the UK. Dune. I have, is that the first Dune? I've seen parts of it, but I don't think I've seen it all the way through. I did watch Fringe. I loved Fringe. Holy shit. Prison was season 3? Oh, I made it further than I thought. Chicago, California, Germany, Texas, Sweden, Michigan, UK. Wait, I've been to all these places so far. Oh, except for Chicago. California. This is going to be my travel list, okay? California, check. Germany, check. Texas, haven't been to Texas. Sweden, check. Michigan, check. The UK, technically check, but only for like 24 hours. North Carolina, check. Sweden. I was just in Sweden last year. Bavaria, Germany. Oh, it was so beautiful. I want to go back. I'd love to go to Gamescom. I know that's not in Bavaria, but it is in Germany. I don't think it's in Bavaria. I don't know. I'd love to go to Gamescom, but I don't have a big enough channel yet to get a media badge. So I'm not a lightweight anymore. I'm a heavyweight champion now. Watch out, Rocky. He's not a heavyweight, but that's okay. Is he heavyweight? What was Rocky? I don't remember. I already forgot. Brazil. Haven't been to Brazil yet. Lord Legolas, I was literally just in LA. Lots of people from Sweden. Texas, Norway. Ugh, I'd love to go to Norway. The Midwest. I don't know if I've been to the Midwest. Top Gun reaction? Nice. Russia. Have not been to Russia. There's too many places in the world to go and not enough time or money to go there. Okay, here's my address. Maxwell, don't dox yourself. Have you seen any of the trailers for the upcoming Superman? I have not. I've seen like still photos of people tearing into it online because, you know, Twitter is dumb. But where was I in Sweden? Okay, so not Sweden, but I started in Copenhagen. And then we did Växjö. We did Stockholm. We did... What's the island that has the old medieval... Gotland? Apologies for butchering all of the pronunciation. What else did we do? I think that's it. We were there for 2 weeks, but we stayed each place a while. And then we were visiting, my sister lives in Sweden. Her boyfriend is Swedish, so we were visiting with his family. Oh, we went to one small town that's like famous for its glass. I forget what that's called now, though. We stayed at a hotel that was like a glass art hotel. That was really cool. If I didn't like a movie, would I still upload the reaction? I guess it depends on how badly I disliked it. If I thought the reaction wasn't entertaining to watch, then no, I would not upload it, but that hasn't happened yet. Can't stay. Greetings from Germany. Love your videos. Well, thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it. Do I have any travel vlogs? Not really. I always say I'm going to be good about that, and then I'm always really bad. I have to try your barbecue. Surprisingly, obviously it's not Texas barbecue. It's not the same. But we do have a country famous barbecue restaurant in the city that like I'm closest to in New York, called Dinosaur Barbecue. And it's like really fucking good. So we are no slackers in the barbecue field in New York, which I know is shocking. Bavaria. That's Mexico of Germany. I did go other places. I did not just stay in Bavaria, although Bavaria was beautiful. Switzerland on my list. Poland on my list. Tennessee. I've been there. I was really young, though. I stayed at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel, and I would love to go back because I have such fond memories of that. I've heard of Andor, but I haven't watched it yet. So what I would like to do eventually, not for a while because I'm so behind and, you know, can't keep up with life, but I have seen a lot of the Star Wars movies, but I haven't seen like any of the shows besides The Mandalorian. So what I would like to do, and none of the animated stuff, and apparently that's like the best. What I would like to do is watch all of it in chronological order, which I know is a feat, which is why I haven't started it yet. Because I would love to watch the animated stuff. And also, I feel like the movies, I never fully felt like I understood what was going on because I always felt like I was missing some background context. And I think it would help with that. But I do love Star Wars, but I've only really seen the movies besides, like I said, Mando. Arkansas. Have not been to Arkansas. Netherlands on my list. Illinois. Haven't been there yet. Portugal, Finland, all these are on my list. Now I just want to travel. If in a perfect world, I would love to travel internationally every other year and take my daughter. I want my daughter to be well traveled. I want her to experience the world. And get outside of her little bubble of New York. Because I didn't do that until college, and that's one of my biggest things I wish I could have changed about my life. So every other year, I would love to travel abroad with her. Thank you so much for the donation, David. And thank you. 100K. Congratulations. Love the reaction. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the channel. Jay, thank you. Ever thought about trying anime? I've thought about it, but if I'm being honest, if I started anime, I would do a completely separate channel for that because that's just a completely different ballgame. I did stay at the Gaylord, just. Lemons, I thought you said watered intentionally because, like, you know, the watering hole. So I didn't even notice that it was wrong. Clone Wars and the Clone Wars are the, yeah. Can I react to Step Brothers? I can because I've never seen that. It's a long journey in a galaxy far, far. It really is. The Wizard? I've never heard of that one. I've heard great things about Andor, Jacob. Gaylord is a fancy hotel. It's like a rainforest inside. Spatchy, hello, and thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. What the heck? Appreciate you. Well, Lemons, you've got 2 kids. It makes it double the trouble. It's a tourist trap. Oh, avoid Amsterdam, really? See, I feel like you have to at least go to Amsterdam for like a day or 2. Even if it is a tourist trap. But to be fair, I am a tourist. Let me be trapped. Love your videos, especially when you're watching quite emotional scenes of movies. Yeah. One you should watch is The Straight Story, especially the ending scene. I've never heard of that one. It was my first time tuning in for a stream. Enjoyed it, but have to get back to work now, unfortunately. Well, have a great day at work. Thank you so much for popping in when you can. I really appreciate everybody being here. Ghost, thank you for hanging out while you could. Have an amazing day. Have I seen any of the new Star Trek movies? So I saw the first 2 of the Chris Pine ones. Loved them. But actually, I haven't seen the classic Star Trek films, which I feel like is a crime because I was a fan of the classic Star Wars seasons. But I never watched the films. So I do feel like that needs to be rectified because that just feels like it's illegal. Have I read any comic books? No, I'm not a huge comic book reader. Not because I'm opposed to them, but just because I haven't really had the opportunity to. Like, I have a comic book shop, and I did try to go in there and buy comics once, and the guy was kind of an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. So then he scared me out of there, and I never went back. So I bought a book of Batman comics, and then I have not gone back. Julian, thank you so much for the donation. Just wondering, have you ever played any Star Wars games or Star Wars The Force Unleashed 1 and 2? I have not played the Force Unleashed games. I have only played the new Jedi games, which I loved. Start with the first Dragon Ball anime. Actually, funny enough, Mr. Light, who is in the chat, my husband, he was a big Dragon Ball fan, and I think he has a lot of them on DVD. Not that I could watch those anymore, because I don't have a DVD player. I have to watch them on my console. But I think we technically own them. Clone Wars and Rebels are both kick-ass animated. I've heard great things. I've heard great things. You thought I had Swedish ancestry? I do, technically. I'm a mutt. I call myself a mutt. I did my ancestry DNA thing, and I technically have Swedish, German, Irish, and then Iberian, randomly. Which I guess not so random, because if you think of the history and the trade routes, makes sense. But that's me. The mutt. Oh, and French Canadian. I have a lot of French Canadian. The new Predator was good. I definitely need to keep watching those. Hello, Band of Brother Buddy. Say that 5 times fast. Say that 5 times fast. First Man would be a good movie for you? Okay. Like I said, I need to make like a Google form that you guys can fill out. A Google form. Because I'm going to forget all these. And unfortunately, my notebook ran out of paper. I used it all up. Tyler, okay. Getting close to crossing the border, my friend. Getting close to crossing that border. Everything you've done that led you to where you are now. That's a fair point. That is a very fair point. I am who I am because of the life I lived. That's a great way to think about it. Greetings from Greenland. Add it to the list. Another place I want to go. Neil Armstrong and Apollo 11. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll definitely have to look into that. Jim, nice. Congrats. Congrats on your truck. Stokey, thank you so much for the donation. It's cool how your laughing and sobbing are very similar. They both come out in rapid short bursts, both different emotions. Yeah, so when I first started my gaming channel, which was my first channel that I started many moons ago, people used to get mad at me because they'd be like, you're not actually crying because you're laughing and smiling. And I'm like, no, that's just how I cry. It's just trauma. You know, when you can't really express your emotions when you're younger and you have to mask them. When you try to express your emotions, they don't look the way people want them to look. So I've gotten better at that. But I used to smile through the crying, and it used to bother people. Now I don't give a fuck. That's just how I cry. But if the new Superman is good, would you react to it when it comes out on streaming? I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Mutt-like gaming. Scoffs in Norwegian. Honestly, I wish I was Norwegian. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wanda representing the French Canadian. Saying hello, thank you so much for the donation. Star Wars is hard to follow only because episodes and new series are being constantly folded into the shuffle, constantly changing the orders. Yes, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Why am I still waving the scissors around? Someone take these from me. Bye, lemons. I'll see you hopefully soon. I'll talk to you later regardless. Hey, you have Iberian too? Hell yeah. Ford versus Ferrari, 310 to Yuma. Yuma might make me stop. Probably. Probably. Okay, Tyler. To the void with you. To the void with you. Honestly, give a warning, they cross your boundaries. Greetings from Germany. Hello. Bro is a little obsessed, Maxwell. He's been sent to the void. Set up a letterbox page so you can see all the movies you've watched both on and off the channel. Okay, so I did set it up. Well, okay, Mr. Light made me an account. I just haven't done anything with it. So maybe that's part of the things we can do today. Movies about Stalingrad are rarely talked about. It's true. Who is my favorite comedy movie actor? So funny you should say that, because I actually just did my first comedy reaction. It's on Patreon. It won't be on the channel till a week from today. I didn't watch a ton of comedy growing up because they made me uncomfortable, which is so dumb. But like the extent of my comedy was Jackie Chan films. Though that was the type of comedy that I found funny. So like Shanghai Night, Shanghai Noon, Rush Hour, the Rush Hour movies, those were like peak comedy for me. That and Shrek. I didn't really watch comedy other than that though. Kev, thank you so much for the donation. Hi from Liverpool. I've loved watching your content since I discovered your channel. Any chance of you reacting to Scott Pilgrim movies and Ted Lasso on the channel if you haven't already? So I haven't seen either of those. Scott Pilgrim I'm definitely interested in. And Ted Lasso, I don't know anything about. It's soccer, right? Well, football. My bad. But I've heard good things about it. Airplane. Spoilers. Spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna open this plaque. My delay is a full 2 minutes. I was just way behind on the chat. The chat is just scrolling fast. Have I seen Open Ranger? I have not. Bye, Amari. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you later. Okay, the tape. Cut. Am I gonna cut myself is the question. So the funny thing is I did an actual unboxing video for my plaque for my gaming channel and then I never edited it and posted it. It's just sitting unedited on my computer. We are very chatty. It's true. I love it. I love it. Naked Gun films would be a laugh. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready? I get a letter. Okay, hold on. Let's read the letter together. It's on fancy paper. Do you remember your first subscriber? Your 100th? Your 1000th subscriber? Chances are you do, and we know that you'll remember your 100th. 100,000th subscriber. It's hard to read on channel. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? Yours sincerely, Neil. Nobody saw that. They're like, don't worry, you can buy another one if you want. You showed up as a recommended, and I was hooked after the first reaction. Aw, thank you so much. Here it is. Look how pretty. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Ew, it smells. I appreciate you guys. Thanks to you guys. This is why I have this. Oh, look. Inception. It's me and me. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I know, so I have to get another little easel. I only have one easel. I have to go get a second one. I joined your gaming channel. You made it 25,000 subs. Damn, that was a long time ago. Okay, hold on. Is this real life? Doesn't feel like it. This feels like a frickin' fever dream. There's no fucking way, you guys. No, because I'm not gonna cry. I refuse to cry. I refuse to cry. Hi, Lauren. I got my dual wield going. Almost 6 years watching your videos. Love to see. It's like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And I know, like, for those of you who've been around a long time, I'm going to sound like a broken record, and I'm not going to apologize for it, but I started the gaming channel. I had wanted to start my gaming channel for forever and ever and ever, and I never thought I could do it, so I didn't do it. And then I made the gaming channel, and it turned into this wonderful thing. And it took me forever to hit 100K, and it was like such hard but like rewarding work. And it was the same thing with the reaction channel. Eventually I was like, you know what, I want to start a reaction channel. But then I was like, I can't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I kept talking myself out of it. And then there was just one New Year's where I was making my like bingo board. I had started making bingo boards for New Year's resolutions. And I was like, you know what, I'm starting the reaction channel. And then you guys just freaking blew it up. It hasn't even been 2 years. It hasn't even been a year and a half. It was a year in January. So it hasn't even been a year and a half, and you guys already got me my freaking 100K plaque. Like, are you kidding me? That's insanity to me. That's insanity to me. And I just appreciate the heck out of you guys. You say, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And we say, please let it out. I just did my makeup and I have to film after this. I can't cry. New Year's, you mean happy birthday. Exactly. Happy birthday. Love your reactions. You're so emotional and pure and honest. You're the best. Aw. Thank you so much. You have 2 plaques as evidence that you're a great person. Well, thank you. Okay, so now what's the third channel? Just kidding. What's harder to edit and upload, reactions or gaming? Well, so I hire editors for my reaction channel. So gaming, technically. The harder part for the reactions is that they're so large. Getting the files to my editors takes like all night because they're freaking massive. It's not our fault you hit 100K. It's your. I just posted stupid tears on the internet. You guys were the ones who subscribed. Okay, we'll call it a joint effort. We'll call it a joint effort. Platinum Bond channel launches when? No, seriously though. Your girl's about to have a wall of plaques back there. That's my goal. That's my goal. Oh, thank you so much. Your reactions are gold standard to me. I really appreciate that. It honestly means the world. Another one that goes live on YouTube to not read the stream at all. What are you talking? I'm literally responding to people in the stream, Corey. What are you talking about? Congrats on 100K. Love your reactions. Up to 200K. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that million plaque for one of them. It's going to be the reaction channel because it's already almost catching the gaming channel. One of these is going to be a million, though. We're going to get there. That's the goal. That's the goal. I would say reaction videos are tough because of the editing challenge. Oh, Snake, absolutely. Like, copyright on the reaction channel is a freaking night. Like, obviously a lot of people were really frustrated that The Hobbit wasn't going up, like the final Hobbit film. I literally couldn't get it up. I couldn't get it posted. I couldn't get it posted. It was a nightmare. And then also Braveheart. Braveheart's another one that has been posted 3 times and it keeps just getting blocked and taken down, and then I have to put it back up. I know it's been a while, but are you going to finish Silent Hill 2? Yes, I am. I am. But once I start my Friday streams again, that'll be the first thing I do. Will be to finish that. Obviously the streams kind of had to go away for a while because of illness. Guys, I know you're sick and tired of hearing about how sick I've been this year. Since January, I have had 4 times where I've had at least 3 days in a row of a 104 fever. That's happened 4 times since January. 4 times. The doctor's like, if we can't get your fever to break in 1 more day, or if it goes up by 1 more degree, you're going to the hospital. Like, what the fuck? This year has been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. How do you cry so fast? It's called being overly emotional. You know, it's a skill. At some point you'll burn out. Please take a long break. No, I'm good. I honestly, like, I work really hard. This is not to say that I don't work really hard, because I freaking work really hard. Even though on the channels, it doesn't seem like it. Behind the scenes, working real hard. But if I need a day off, I'm not afraid to take a day off. I'm the first one to be like, I need to, like, for example, I wanted to start the stream at 10:30. I was still sleeping. I didn't force myself to wake up. I woke up, I was still tired, so I kept sleeping. So I'm not gonna burn myself out like that. Snake, thank you so much. Did you see my Lord of the Rings cup? This is from Box Lunch. It's really cool. Oh, shit. I know what else I wanted to do. Hold on. I'm going to put the reacting one up on the easel since it's new. And then the gaming one will go against Ellie. Nah, you can't really see it. That's okay. I was gifted... Where did the little papers go? Shoot, I was gifted a bookmark and I had them on the stairs to bring them upstairs, and I think this is the only thing that got brought upstairs. So this is one of those Miniverse Make It Minis. And it looks like you can make stuff from the Lord of the Rings. So that could be fun to do today. You can't see it. Okay, come on, camera. Figure it out. Like, look how cool. That could be fun to do today. As a follow-up on Ted Lasso, you don't need to know much about soccer to enjoy the show, as its focus is more on the character. Soccer just happens to be the profession there. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, so I used to play soccer, so I'm not completely, like, soccer illiterate, but it's been a long time. Subbed around 3K subscribers. My first watch was Metro. Oh, Lord. I loved it. Then the last was playthrough. I heard one of the first lightweight hoodies. Congrats, Steve. You deserve it. Oh, my God. I should have worn that today. Thank you both so much for the donations. I missed what Lauren and Max were talking about. Can I do behind the scenes video? Like what? Thank you for reacting to so many of my favorite movies and series. I was especially touched by your reaction to the movie episode. We actually have that as a book now. Sad. I love all the Lord of the Rings hyperfixation this year. Like, it's... Listen, I have bad hyperfixations, and I've known that about myself, which is why I refuse to do drugs, because I have a very addictive personality, if you couldn't tell. Robbie, I'm sorry. I'm from New York. What do you want from me? I'm doing the best I can, Robbie. But yeah, the hyperfixations, especially now that I have the gaming channel, are bad. Which reminds me... Shoot, hold on. Stay put. I'll be right back. Nobody move a muscle. You guys aren't ready for this. I have this giant ass box of Funko Pops gifted from TZ. I don't think he's here today. I went on a hyper... I have problems. Diet Dr. Pepper. So I try to drink diet. I would love to switch to it because, you know, soda's literally awful for you. But a lot of the diets give me migraines. I don't know why. I don't know what's in them. Hello, OG. Here's to 1 million. Okay, so the reason why I'm opening this now is because some of these are gaming related, but some of them are movie related. So we gotta open it together. I don't think it's as many as it looks like. It's just a very large box. I am not a Mr. Pibb hater. If the only option is Mr. Pibb, I will drink a Mr. Pibb. Now, Dr. Thunder, that's just nasty unless you're having Chinese food. Dr. Thunder only tastes good with Chinese food. I don't know why. But if you try to drink Dr. Thunder without Chinese, it's gross. Okay, ready? Oh, God. Ha! Look how cool this is. Now, did I watch Alien 3? Not yet. But I'm going to. It might technically be spoilers for the movie, but it's an alien. An alien's an alien. Dr. Thunder is like the Walmart equivalent of Dr. Pepper. I've been enjoying your content since you played through the Batman Arkham games. Aw, yay! Batman Arkham, one of the earlier games I played. The Batman movies, one of the earlier movies I watched. Full circle. Oh my God, this is massive. This is massive! Look at him. He's shiny. Now what did Wanda say? Dear Lord. Okay, so the other thing, the unintentional innuendos, I'm the master at those. I literally have an emote that's like a phrasing emote on my gaming channel. It won't show up here, I don't think. Nope, dang. It's really cute though. So I have to redo my setup. So when I very first started my first channel, I was just buying up every Funko Pop I could because that was like the only collectible thing I could afford. I need reaction channel emotes if I'm going to be streaming here. But now I have like bigger, more expensive things too. And I have stuff that I've been sent from like actual gaming companies. And obviously I have my plaques. So I need to redo my setup. Because I got a lot of stuff going on. And I also can't believe I'm saying this, but I need a second setup for my reactions. Like I need a PC for my gaming stuff and a PC for my reaction stuff. Because part of the problem with all my technological issues is the switching back and forth. Because I have to record them different ways. Well, I don't have to, but I do because I don't play PC games. And I think it's fucking it up because I keep switching plugs and stuff and it's just messing things up. So I need a PC for my gaming, a PC for my reaction, and then I think I'm going to like split the room. So half of the stuff will be like reaction and half of it will be gaming. And that way my reaction background fits my reaction and my gaming background fits my gaming. That's my plan in a perfect world. Don't ask me how I'm going to do that because I have no room. I don't have room for another desk. So we're going to have to figure that out, but that's the perfect world. Wait, Wanda, who'd I miss? Who's so hot? Who's music? Your Band of Brothers reactions, hands down the best I think I've seen. And I think I've seen them all. You know your stuff more than most and have such a big heart. Well, thank you so much. Guess who was on my plane when I was flying back from LA? Simple, you need a bigger house. All right, guys, you heard it. Who's funding my house? You have computers everywhere? I need more computers. Someone from Band of Brothers. Hold on. Buck frickin' Compton. Neil McDonough was on my plane. Was on my plane with his daughter. And he was sitting in the regular people seats. He wasn't even in first class. Wasn't even in first class. I know. It was so cool. I was sitting, waiting to get on.
One more time on the name.
What?
One more time on the name.
Which part?
His real name.
Neil McDonough? I don't know how to say it.
Neil McDonough.
McDonough. That's what I said. Neil McDonough. Fine. I was sitting waiting for my zone to be called because I was in the back of the plane. So I was zone 7. And he was one of the earlier zones, but he got there later. So he got to like go in the early zone line and like skip everybody else. Just like everybody else did. He wasn't like pulling strings or anything. And I was like, that looks like Buck. And then I saw the hat and I was like, that really looks, and then he turned and I was like, holy shit, I think that's him. So I texted Mr. Light and I was like, guess who's on my plane? And I was like, okay, I saw him real quick. It might not be him. But then I passed him when I was walking by and I did the little smile and head nod thing, you know? He didn't react to me, but still, it was him. And then I realized after I got off the plane, I was like, damn it, I should have said Flash. I missed an opportunity. Have I watched Vampire Diaries? No, I haven't. David, thank you so much. 2 PCs is a great idea. Can you still share monitors between 2 PCs? I don't know. You probably can, but I don't think I will because part of my issue right now. So I have a 2 monitor setup. I have one here and one here. I would like a third one over here. But when I try to plug my third one in, it messes everything up. And I also have an Elgato capture card, and that's how I record all of my footage. And I use that one capture card for my TV reactions, movie reactions, and gameplay. The problem is the Elgato capture card is reading itself as a third monitor. So it was like trying to record a monitor that didn't exist. And it didn't matter that I deleted it. It didn't matter. It also doesn't have a function to choose which monitor is recorded, which is so, how is it the year 2025? And that's not a function you have. So trying to get it to record the correct monitor was a frickin' 3-day process. It was awful. Every video I watched, nothing was helping. They're like, oh, it's really easy. You just need to do that. No. No, you do not. It is not really easy. So that was a nightmare. So I think that's partly why I just want like a separate, I want to use a different capture card for gaming, a different capture card for reaction, and just have everything separate. just have everything separate. Yeah, Tech, that's kind of what I figured as well. Originally I was thinking of just using my old PC, but unfortunately that thing is old now. So I do need a new PC, but I don't think I need as like top of the line as my current PC. Cameron, you're from Albany? Nice. That's awesome. So I'm like Rochester side. I'm not in Rochester, but I'm in that, I'm Rochester side. My favorite thing to do here, I don't really have one. I'm not gonna lie. And there's not much to do out here. We have some museums that are fun. We do have a zoo, which is fun. Occasionally there's like, around Mother's Day, we have something called the Lilac Festival. That's pretty cool. But I don't really do much out here, if I'm being completely honest. Fro, right? I was so mad at myself that I didn't think of that sooner, because everyone knows him for like his other stuff. I feel like whenever you talk about him, he's a villain in a lot of stuff, right? I'm so mad at myself. See, I always think of these things after. Same thing like when I'm having an argument. I don't think of my rebuttals and my witty comebacks until after the fact. I missed. Congratulations on reaching 100K. Hands down to you. Love the drive and passion. That started off real nice, and then it got a little condescending at the end there, Wealth. Maybe their drive and passion is to watch YouTubers. Did you ever think of that? Need to get a bumper sticker that says tech problems happen. Seriously. It's awful. It's awful. Sorry, 1 second. We had a food question. Okay, let's see what other Funko Pops I got. Oh, Jesus. I think a lot of these are gaming because I'm going to be starting a new adventure on the gaming channel eventually. So I had to get Funko Pops for those, but let's see. Oh, yeah! Wanda, why? I'm not. Roger, thank you so much for the donation. One of the most genuine gaming and reaction channels around. Congrats on 100K. Keep it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Listen, if nothing else, I do try to keep it genuine. I love how your thumbnail is literally RDR2. Stop it, it is. I forgot to change it. I never made a new one. Yeah, well. Okay, so the next one is Arwen. Speaking of my hyperfixation. Sorry, that's probably really loud. Do I watch any other reactors? So yes, but I struggle with it because I can't watch reactions to things that I haven't seen yet, or it ruins it for me. So I do struggle with that. But I do love popcorn in bed. I love media nights. There's a lot. I can't I can't think of them all on the spot. You can tell this wasn't exactly planned. Shh, what are you talking about? This was planned forever ago. Wanda, I do not say hoit dog. What are you talking? I'm not from Boston. It's a hot dog. Arwen. How about my nails matching her dress perfectly? Hello. She's so pretty. Boston. I love it not being planned. It's, you know, it's the chaos. It's the chaos that makes it entertaining. Who's next? Oh, gaming channel. We got a Squirtle. Spoilers for what's to come on the gaming channel, I suppose. Nobody tell anybody. It's our secret. Wait a minute. How do you guys say hot dog? Pastor, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My favorites outside of you are Cinnabinge. They're great. Brandon likes movies. I haven't watched them yet. Oh, maybe that's why. I'll have to check out Brandon likes movies, though. Haven't heard of them. Who else do you guys watch? Who else should I check out? Hot dog. What? Hat dog? Heiserhund. But you don't call them hot dogs in Germany, do you? I don't recall ever seeing a hot dog on the menu. Cinnabon is great. Octacruel? Never heard of them. I'll have to check them out too. TBR Schmidt. Dude, I need a list. Wisdom, thank you so much. Squirtle. Popcorn in bed. Yep, love popcorn in bed. Can I pet that dog? Okay, we have another reaction one. You had a corn dog earlier? Nice. So funny enough, I actually hate hot dogs. But Rochester, the area in Western New York I'm from, invented the white hot. So if you ever eat a white hot, that's from my white hot. That's from my area. Jared Palmer, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I am no man. Let's go. Jim, I like the channel. I actually don't know if I've ever eaten popcorn in bed. I don't know if I've ever done that. Such a softie. Thanks. Oh, another gaming one. I'm not playing this on the channel, but we're going back in my gaming roots here. I was a WoW girly for a long time. Wanda, shush. There's no other way to say that. Thank you, Lee. Hot diggity dog. I know, I don't like them. They just ick me out. Greetings from South Australia. Ugh. Add it to the list. Solins? Salins? Solins? How do you say that? Highlight. I knew your reaction channel would be great, but the fact that you got 100K as fast as it did is testament to you. Thank you so much. EOM? Okay. Mapocalypse. I've never heard of them. Dude, she's sick. Look at her armor. Wait, do I have the chaser? No, I don't think so. I think she's just freaking cool looking. I know she's not a reaction. Well, technically, there's a World of Warcraft movie. I haven't seen it. I've heard it's trash, but, you know, it fits, sort of. South Wales to the list? Oh, yeah. I want to go. Yeah. Okay, no, but for real, I do want to go. I want to go all these places. But my next abroad trip I would like to do would be either Scotland, because when I was watching Braveheart, I was not kidding when I said that like spoke to my soul and I needed to go. Either Scotland, or I would love to do like an England Wales 2-week jaunt. I heard the WoW film was shite. Yeah, I haven't heard good things. You liked the WoW movie, Maxwell? Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. Very selective with my Funkos, although I do have almost every single Ahsoka. Okay, and also for my gamers. Carlock. Happy Huntsman, I should also be your favorite gaming channel. I am offended. I'm not really offended. Go through my what? The butterfly effect. I've heard good things about that. That's the one where, like, if you change something in the past, it, like, right? That's the exact sound effect it does. Do some heavy research before visiting the UK now? Well, I feel like that's everywhere. Everywhere you go, you have to do heavy research on now. That's just kind of, unfortunately, the world we live in. Iceland. So, I went to the... Holy shit! Redacted, thank you so much. I went to the Iceland airport on my layover back from Sweden, and I would love to do... So, I want to do an Iceland... what was I thinking? I want to do, like, Iceland and then go over to... shit. Why am I blanking? My brain is fried. Fried. Norway. Dude, I need more caffeine. Lauren will show me around the sheepies. She'll give me a sheep tour. Lauren, I am a huge Doctor Who fan, although I am multiple doctors behind at this point. Because I stopped watching when I didn't have, like, the streaming services on anymore, and now I have Disney Plus and it's there, but I just haven't had the time to catch up. But I've always wanted to go to Cardiff because I want to see all the places. And fun little factoid, I was named after a companion from the original Doctor Who series. Yes, exactly, Tegan. Fart noises. Yep. It's just a write-off. Exactly. Exactly. To be fair, those were gifted to me. In my defense. Oh, I love David Tennant. What's going on with Rose? Is she actually going to be the next Doctor? If you're going there, why not come to Finland when you're at it? Rape, that's actually a good point. That's a good point. Howdy, Tex. How are ya? Yeah, so it's funny. My maiden last name. So my first name is also, like, Irish-ish, I think. I don't know. I think it's mostly Welsh, but, like, in Ireland, they were very familiar with my name as well when I studied abroad. But my last name, super Irish. My previous last name, super Irish. So when I went, they were like, oh, you're Irish. And I was like, well, not really, but thank you. Please take me. Please take me in. Let me move here. Would you continue the Jurassic Park movies? Yes, I'm definitely going to continue the Jurassic Park movies. Oh, which, also, I had bought this for myself. Hold on. So when I went to Universal with my dad, I like to do, like, not, like, themed outfits for what I'm doing. But anyways, one of them was a Jurassic Park outfit. So I got this, which is freaking awesome. But when I was there, I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you guys. I did get a Jurassic Park anniversary Velociraptor. I can finally open it. I got those Celtic roots. No, but for real, so I've always wanted to move to Ireland. Obviously, the state of my country is not helping things, but I've always wanted to move to Ireland. But it's so freaking hard because my ancestry, I don't qualify for citizenship with my ancestry because it's too far removed. It's my great-great-grandparents that emigrated here. So too far removed for my ancestry to qualify. And then I'm also self-employed. So I can't, like, get a job to move there because I'm not going back to working for anybody else. I just can't do it. I refuse. Like, how cute! Are you kidding me? So cute. So anyways, long story short, I need a new background because I need my gaming stuff in there, or my reaction stuff in there too. So random first time I have seen your channel. I joined and I'm Irish. Hell yeah! Welcome! Bye, Jim! Yes, yes it is. But we're not going to talk about that right now because this is not a stream where I want to cry. Yes, I already did have a Dr. Pepper open. Yes, I'm adding it to the mug. Yes, I am an addict. The first step of fixing your problem is acknowledging you have one. How's life up in the Northern Lands? Cold. It's cold up here. Bye, Lauren. Oh, I mean, Bye, Jim. I already said bye. Sugar. How many Funkos is that now? Rape, I don't want to say. I have a lot. Okay? They're so cute. I can't help it. Cold, it's summer. I know, but so it got hot here for like a week, and now it's 60. It's 60 today. Come on now. Which honestly, it doesn't feel like 60. In New York's defense, I went outside this morning and I had a coat on because I was like 60's cold. I took the coat off because I was too hot. So in its defense, it didn't actually feel like 60, but the fact that it's 60 in June is bullshit. So I have all of my Avatar, The Last Airbender Funko Pops, which I'm still missing some. I need to get some more of those. I have some Harry Potter ones, which fuck J.K. Rowling. Where's my finger? I have some Game of Thrones one because I love Daenerys. Dany is my girl. If you couldn't tell, I wished I was her for a long time. More Harry Potter ones. I've got Star Wars. Look it. So beautiful. More Star Wars. Who's over here? Let me shift. I have my creepy smiley dude from Lord of the Rings. I've got a whole Groot section because I love Groot. At the bottom, I've got a bunch of Grogu because also love Grogu. I've got a bunch of DC comic ones. I don't know if you can see those over there. Ignore the cords. Mr. Light, his console, our Wi-Fi, we pay like out the wazoo for our Wi-Fi, but if it's not immediately in the room with the router, it sucks. So he has to hardwire in. So we literally have a cord running from this room and all the way across the house. But I've got DC comic ones with a couple different Batmans, Aquaman. Why am I blanking on words today? Joker's there. Then I've got my Marvel comic ones, which are like right next door. And then I have, those are off camera, you can't see, but I have my Xbox gaming shelf. So I've got my Pip-Boy and I have a giant Master Chief, like one of the big Funkos. And then I have a whole shelf devoted to Witcher where I've got 2 Geralts and 2 Ciris. I've got, not a Funko Pop, but the U2's one. I've got the arrow in the knee. And then I've got my PlayStation one with Jin, Crash, Aloy. Yeah. Oh, and I do have a random Star Trek one where Spock is stuck in the thing and getting poisoned. Those are all my Funkos. So yeah, I've got a lot. Xbox may be dead soon. No, it's not. It's not going to be dead. It's just different. Any advice on which console to get, PS5 or Xbox? So David, what type of games do you typically like to play? Costner, Eastwood, A Perfect World. I've never even heard of that one. Don't go to PC. PC is a nightmare. I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Yeah, it's different. Xbox is shifting how it looks and how it's running, but it's not dead. But anyways, I do love me a Funko Pop. But I had to reorganize because like I just have so many other cool things now too. Like this, oh shit. This is hard. Everything's backwards. My little companion coop, you see that? Somebody made that for me with their 3D printer. How freaking cool. I grew up on 360, then converted to PS4 in high school. Now I'm on PS5. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that. A Perfect World. What's it about? In the Line of Fire. How fun was it to open the 100K war? It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm just so very happy. So very happy to be here. So very happy that this is my life. So grateful that all of you took a chance on clicking on the thumbnail and seeing who I was and what my reactions were and then deciding to stick around. Like that just means the world to me. If you want to hear an in-depth discussion of gaming, you should check out the Trophy Room podcast. Reese, my hype man. But yes, we do talk all things PlayStation, and I am also an Xbox girly, so I do always tie Xbox into it somehow. But I'm on the Trophy Room podcast, which you can find on podcast services, but also on YouTube. We do stream when we're recording. Oh, do not apologize. I appreciate it. Thoughts on Netflix's Wednesday? I really enjoyed the first season. I'm going to be curious now that the second season kind of took so long to be ready. It's coming out soon, right? This year? Still a little, wow. Let me try that again. I'm still a little disappointed. Watch all of SGF and the Xbox Showcase for a 3-second clip of Persona 4 Remake. Hey, but at least you're getting it, right? You have an honest reaction channel? I try. Fearless with Jeff Bridges. I have not. July. Okay, yeah, so soon. Yeah, when the first season came out of Wednesday, I loved it. I watched it all really, really quickly. Hey, Ken! If any of you are into Lego builds, Coach Ken does Lego builds. YouTube and Twitch, I think. I subscribed because your reactions were genuine and you give thoughtful comments at the end of your videos. I try. I do, like, sometimes I hate that I gave such in-depth outros sometimes, because then sometimes, like, for example, I just reacted to Airplane. It will be on the channel in a week from today. I feel like my outros suck because I can't give as in-depth of an analysis. So I'm like, oh my God, the outro is awful, because like 2 reactions ago, I gave this awesome outro that I was so proud of. And then it's like, meh. Kirk or Picard? Okay, so that's not really a fair question because I grew up watching Picard. I never watched... I've seen some of the original Kirk's episodes, but I haven't really watched it. But I watched all of Picard growing up. But I did really enjoy the remake of the movies that they did with Kirk, with Chris Pine. I was obsessed with Chris Pine for a hot minute after those. I'm so excited for Mafia. You were hoping for Persona 6. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Congratulations on the job subs. Do you think you'll watch Rocky 5? I think it's a bit underrated and really stands out from the others. So I do plan on finishing the Rocky films because I do also want to watch Creed. I just needed a little break because I felt like with all of those in a row, it was just a lot. So I am going to finish them. Ruby, oh my God. Wait. Where? Hold on. I'm so sorry, Ruby. Thank you so much for the super chats. Plural. Movie recommendations. 12 Angry Men, Rear Window, Tropic Thunder, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and Bram Stoker's Dracula. So, I have seen The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Love it. That is the soundtrack I always listen to when I drive to the Adirondacks. Every August I go to the Adirondacks, and I always listen to that soundtrack because for some reason that's what it sounds like to me. But I haven't seen any of the others. Now, Tropic Thunder, does that hold up? Because I've heard there's... Is that the one where Robert Downey Jr. does blackface in it? How do we feel about that? I want to make sure that it's, like, that's okay. Like, I don't want to... Obviously, I'm a blonde hair white girl, so, like, I don't want to be inconsiderate. One actor in Wednesday played a serial killer in Daredevil Born Again. Really? Was more of a fan of Picard, but I grew up with him, so maybe that's why. Yeah, see? I feel like we're a little biased. Bye, Sergius. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's RDJ making fun of actors who do blackface. Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. Jaws 2. Is Jaws 2 actually good? It parodies Hollywood. Okay. So like I said, I don't know anything about that. I've just seen pictures of him in blackface, and I was like, ooh. There's also a lot of R words. Okay. Yeah, not a fan of that, but it's nice to know that it's more a commentary parody of those sorts of things. Do you like Pedro? I love Pedro Pascal. Okay, I can check that out. Everybody loves Tropic Thunder. Okay, I'll check it out. That's like, is it Vietnam? Like Vietnam War? They're always in like tropical foliage and military gear. It's done in jest. Okay. Sounds good. Like I said, I know nothing about it, so it's one of those things where like until you do more research, you don't necessarily want to go into something like that. Are you playing RDR2? Okay, so my thumbnail is not the correct thumbnail. I apologize. This is not an RDR2 stream. That was just the last time I streamed. I was getting the platinum for Red Dead. So, Bob, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Wanda, it was so nice seeing you too. Godzilla -1. I've heard great things. I saw like of the recent releases of Godzilla. I think I saw the first one, but I have to double check that. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure I saw the first one, but I haven't seen any of the other ones. Dunkirk is definitely on the list. Mel Brooks movies. Hello, Don. How often do I stream? So this is my first time streaming on this channel. I would like to stream more often, but I don't know what that's going to look like yet. But I typically, on my gaming channel, stream like 2 times a week. But I have to get back on track. So I haven't streamed in a while. But when things are going the way they're supposed to, I typically stream 2 days a week over there. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. King of Monsters was the second. I definitely didn't see that one. RDR2 streams, good times. Do you remember when I lost all of my stuff and then I cried and ate cheese? So with my RDR2 streams, I lost like hours worth of progress and I was very upset. I was so upset I had to leave the room and just go cry in bed for a little while. And then I was rallied by cheddar cheese and I just ate cheddar cheese on stream for the rest of it. Cried and ate cheese, both. Yes, I did both things. Memories. Do you think young Apollo Creed would have defeated Drago? Oh, that's a good question. Possibly. I feel like the reason Rocky won was because he just had a freaking jaw of steel. And I don't know how hard Apollo had really gotten hit before that because he kind of was just, you know, quick. So if he could have stayed away from Drago and not gotten hit, I think he stood a chance. But I don't think he could have taken the hits that Rocky took. Didn't know you had a gaming channel. Found this channel from Band of Brothers. Ah, well, I do. If you like gaming content, feel free to check it out. On the homepage, it's linked at the bottom. I'm not streaming Red Dead 2 anymore. I got the platinum. That was my goal. I got the platinum and hit 100K on that channel in the same week, which was crazy. Crazy. But I'm done streaming those. I was streaming Silent Hill 2, which I still have to finish. So I was streaming Fridays. I was streaming scary games. I called them Freaky Friday streams. And then the other times I was just streaming like regular games. You think Apollo in his prime would have won? RDR2 streams were amazing. Some of my favorite memories. Aww. A lot of the inside jokes from the gaming channel came from those streams. That's for sure. What are my thoughts on Nintendo Switch 2? So I'm not a huge Nintendo girly. Not because like I'm opposed to Nintendo, but I just never have really played any of their games. So for me, there's no draw to the Switch 2. There's no games on it that I want to play that I can't play on my Switch Lite that I currently have. Now, if they give me a new Animal Crossing, I will be singing a different tune. Isn't this mug awesome? From Box Lunch. It was probably way too much money. I didn't even look. I saw it and had to have it, so I bought it. Got a strike with the Iron's Hot. The new Five Nights at Freddy games came out this week. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we do. I need to finish Silent Hill. But then yes. Also, there's a new game that I want to, well, I don't think it's new. New to me. I keep seeing it on TikTok. What's it called? I don't even know. Contagion? Something like that. Where people like come in and you have to determine if they're zombies or not. I really want to play that. Yeah, and we're behind on Poppy Playtime for sure. 100K, hooray! Thank you. I have played. I've platinumed Red Dead Redemption 2. Played it a lot. I have a Twitch and I barely played. Oh, Switch. Yeah. Snake, agreed. Outer Worlds 2 will be $80 for the base version. Game Pass. That's why I gotta do Game Pass. Texas. Yeah, it was scary. It was scary. The new Silent Hill game, the trailer, whoo, looks scary. Chris, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was gifted. By you. Hi, Max Photo. PlayStation or Xbox? I play both. I do not participate in the console wars. Greens from Croatia. Hello. Can you react to the history of the entire world? I can. I've never seen that before, but my students, when I was teaching history, used to always ask if we could watch that. Favorite movie genre? Oof. Action? Question mark? No, Snake, I figured out what you're talking about. Okay, do you guys want to play? Do you want to play Guess the Movie? Is that something you'd be interested in? I don't know if it's any good. I've never played it, but we do Guess the Game on the PlayStation stream or podcast that I'm on. So I thought it could be fun. So let's see if this is gonna actually work. So 1 second. Hey, there it is. Okay, ads, chill out. Can you guys see that okay? Obviously, Obviously, we'll keep chatting while we do it. Everyone bully her into playing Claire Obscure. No, you can't have them bully me here for that. Have them bully me on the gaming channel. Scott, so I actually reacted to one of the Fat Electrician video, 2 of them, Fat Electrician videos, and I would like to watch more. Gotta love OBS. Hawk, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do it. Please watch the Lost Classic Children of Men. I'll be in shambles. I don't like the sound of that. Texas, the funny thing is, I am not short. I am not short. Act 2, Claire Obscure. I'm just scared of the combat. It's hard. Guess the movie. Okay, yeah. Let's guess the movie. So we have 6 guesses. You're going to have to ignore my typing. I've got these really long nails on. I'm not used to typing with them. So I suck at typing. So, you know, bear with me as I struggle with it. This, I don't know what movie this looks like, but it looks like the game L.A. Noire. So do we have any, like, old-timey cop movies? Yes. No. I knew exactly what you meant, Blake. Spatchy, thank you so much. Thanks to Lightweight Gang, I got my RDR2 Platinum. Hell yeah! Congrats! Oh, Semper, have you been liking Doom? Oppenheimer. Oh, that's a good guess. The hat is very Oppenheimer. Ooh, not Oppenheimer. Okay. American Bank. Looks like an older film. Untouchables. Is it The Untouchables? No, not that. Okay. Cars are too new for Untouchables. LA Confidential. How do we feel about LA Confidential? It was a crime show. What do we think? These cars look 70s-ish? I don't know anything about cars, so how old do these cars look? Definitely 70s. Should I try LA Confidential just to see? Or did we nix that one? Dirty Harry. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, do these people look familiar to anybody? Oh, the music was cut off? Okay. Lauren, I'm right there with ya. I'm right there with ya. Dirty Harry. Dirty the Harry. No. Okay, but he... So this is a new film meant to look old, because isn't he like a... You want me to go back to this other picture? Or does he just look like somebody who's a famous actor right now? Oh. Looks like Ben Affleck. Dirty to Harry. The Old Gun? That, unfortunately, is not an option. Murph's brother. Oh, okay. At least I recognized him, Mr. Light. Damn. Yeah, the Old Gun wasn't an option. Maybe if I just do Old Gun. Nope. Goldfinger. The Old Man and the Gun. Does that sound right? Oh no! Oh, we got it! Yay! Go team! Good job, guys. I was useless there. Check out Gran Torino. $1 Million Baby, which is a boxing movie. It'll make me cry. Doesn't take much, to be fair. Doesn't take much. Go team. Okay, so I think if I go here, I can just... Okay, ignore the faces. That's an ad. All right, next movie. We have 6 guesses. Lauren, that's basically all I'm doing. I'm the cheerleader and the typist. That's all I got. That's all I got in me. Gran Torino. Okay, a lot of people saying watch Gran Torino. See, thank you so much. $1 Million Baby made you cry and you've only cried to 3 Oh, that's not a good sign. Black Hat. This does look much more modern. Safe House. Okay, so Larry says Black Hat. I'm going to try that first. Nope. Okay, we've got a car crash scene in what looks to be Vegas. Oh wait, what are those movies where they like break into they steal stuff from the Vegas hotels? It's got that huge star-studded cast. Shit. Oceans. Yeah, the Oceans movies. Could it be one of those? I am going to watch Full Metal Jacket soon. That's like one of the next ones. Oceans, whatever. Steve, thank you so much. It's not Oceans. It's Bourne. Okay. There are a lot of Bourne movies though, right? Which one? I've never seen the Oceans ones, so I just saw Vegas. That's all I got. The first one? Oh, hell yeah, guys! You did that fast. Okay, let's see what the other clues would have been. Would any of these have been much more obvious? Oh, that would have given it away. Even I would have known it from that one. Well, not which one, but I would have known it was a Bourne movie. This is fun. Oh, we got a black and white film. Should I skip it? Are we going to know? Playing footsie. We got black and white. They're playing footsie. Hello, Dan. So sorry I missed most of this. I was outside trying to get my pool. Well, listen. That is a good thing to be working on. You got to get that pool open, especially with the weather getting nicer. I'm glad that you could pop in. You liked the Bourne films? I've always wanted to watch them. Casablanca? That's literally the only black and white movie I know. That's not true, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. I was actually in high school. My English class, we did a film study, like, I don't know, unit. And we had to come up with our own rubric based off like a bunch of different things. But we had to create our own rubric, which was literally like multi-weeks long process because we had to study like what went into making a good rubric and what went into making a good film and all this stuff. And then we had to use that rubric that we made to judge all of the films that we watched. And then we had to do in-depth write-ups for like why we reviewed it the way we did, what it had, what it didn't have. It was like a phenomenal, it was half a year. That's why I was stuck on the word unit, because I think it was technically multiple units because we literally did it for half a year. But we watched some amazing films, like older, newer, stuff like that. And I say we, but I missed a lot of school. So when I was present, we watched a lot of amazing films. Strangers on a Train. Oh, hell yeah. Great job. Oh, this is cool. This is other people's guesses. A lot of people guess Casablanca. Train to Busan. I've actually seen that one. I've never even heard of this one. I can't remember what one of the ones that we watched, but there was one we watched that was black and white where they were like workers on a dock. I don't remember. That's probably not helpful. After many a summer. I'm sorry, I should watch what? I missed it. On the waterfront. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. Oh, this, okay. Strangers on a Train, which was a Hitchcock film, and that's what you guys are saying I should watch. Got it. Did not watch Shawshank Redemption in school, and I'm glad that we didn't. Requiem for a Dream. No, it was On the Waterfront. That's the one we watched. I didn't see the whole thing because, like I said, unfortunately, chronic undiagnosed illnesses left me missing lots of school. So, missed a lot of really cool things. For example, I watched, like, the first 40 minutes of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Then I missed the rest of the film because I was out the rest of the week. Shawshank Redemption in school, probably my favorite movie ever since. It was phenomenal, but I can't imagine watching that in school. Okay, this looks like maybe, like... Oh, that's a gun. I thought that was a camera. Wow. Okay, this is a gun. Some paper with a typewriter font. Gun on desk 2. Electric Boogaloo. Looks like a Fincher shot. Oh, you guys are saying you think this is Shawshank. My bad. You did calc. I was too dumb for calculus. I failed out of trig, so I was put in what they called very kindly college algebra, which was basically you have to pass another math class, but you're too stupid for the rest of these math classes. So go take this one. And I nailed it. I passed that class with a 95. Okay, so you think this was set in the 40s and 50s, but made in the 90s or later? I think that's a good guess. Hey guys, check out my new camera. Blam! Wait, this isn't a camera. Okay, we'll just guess Shawshank. I don't think it's Shawshank, but we'll guess it. Wait. This guy looks like a guy I know. I don't know this movie. Shit, he looks like a guy that plays the dad in What a Girl Wants. Hello, Tim. The Kingsman? Oh, that actually, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I don't think that it was filmed this way. Well, isn't it just Kingsman? It's not the King's Man, right? How do they have this one, but they don't have the first one? Is that what it's called? Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. I know nothing about that. Could be. Kingsman. Yeah, I feel like the Kingsman would be like a more crispy look because even though it was set not modern, or was it set modern? No, it was set modern. I saw the first one, I think, but it was a long time ago. No. Uh-oh. I've never seen the Godfather movies. A Single Man? Guys, I have never even heard of these movies. Can you imagine if I was playing this by myself? I would have not gotten a single one. Hell yeah, freaking Larry's on a roll. Larry is on a roll. Let's look at what the rest of them would have been. Oh, okay, I know her. I don't remember what her name is, but I know her. It is that guy! At least I was right about that. At least I was right about that. I don't know the actor's name, but he was the dad in What a Girl Wants. I was obsessed with that movie. I was obsessed with that movie. Also, he is in The Kingsman, right? Julianne Moore. Oh, yeah. She's in a lot of stuff. Making you feel familiar. Okay, listen, you could have seen a million films and there will still be a million films you haven't seen. So don't feel film ignorant. There's a lot of stuff out there. Okay, let's do at least one more. Are you guys even having fun with this? Oops, we already did that one. Are you guys having fun with this? Where was I? Here? Oh, God. Why are all these movies, like, old looking? Not that older movies aren't good, but I have no shot at any of these. Film ignorant is pretty accurate. Listen, I am film ignorant. Severance. Is it TV shows or just movies, though? I think it's just movie. I could be wrong, but I think it's just movies. I'll enjoy it when it's finally a film I've seen. Yeah. So, Crash, like I said before, I play Guess the Game on the Trophy Room podcast that I'm on. And I have played maybe like 1% of the games that we've gotten. Or heard of 1% of the games. Stranger than fiction. I've seen no other guesses, so I'm going to type that in. Guys, I'm actually doing pretty good typing with these nails. I'm pretty proud of myself. Holy Blair. Blair. Everyone give a round of applause for... Do I still have that sound effect? Let's see. Does this work? Did you hear that? That was impressive. How did you see this? And we're like, yep, I know that film. Is this like a spy movie? Oh, I know her. Oh, I know him. Oh, I know him. Don't ask me any of their names. I am awful with names. Can we keep playing till I get one, please? Then you can feel like the winner too. We can try. We can absolutely try. A dark comedy romance? Seriously? A comedy drama? I never would have guessed that from those shots. I should watch this one. Okay. 13 going on 30. Have you seen La Vida a Belle? No, I have not. I'm sorry. I butchered that. I have not seen it, though. Falling Down. A man who reaches his breaking point in life and takes no crap from anyone. Father of the Bride. Happy Gilmore? Okay, I've seen a couple Father of the Brides. I'll go with that one first. No. Hello, TZ. I opened some of the Funko Pops on stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. "16 Candles" or Lucas? Okay, let's try 16 Candles. I know that's a classic, but I haven't seen that one either. Hell yeah! Good job, guys. That's the actress with like she's got really short hair. Did she wear a pink dress? That's not who I'm thinking of. That's who I'm thinking of. Hey, look at me knowing something. I'm like, I feel like I've seen a picture of her in the back of a convertible. Is that this movie? That's her name, Molly Ringwald? Am I making that up, though, or is that a thing? Did she sit in the back of a convertible? Okay. All right. Okay. So, at least I knew that. I haven't seen Breakfast Club either. Ooh. Hello, Marco. TZ, have a happy Father's Day as well. I'm proud of myself for at least knowing something about that movie. I'm going to call that a win for me. See, what's with all these movies are from the same time period. Put them on the list. Is that what we should do next? We'll do 2 more of these, and then we'll start making my list, okay? Someone else is in the back of the convertible? Oh. Was she in the front of a convertible? Was she in a convertible? He's making pancakes. Does anybody know a film where a man makes pancakes? This was the first 80s. Oh. My bad. Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo. A role not too many associate him with. He plays a stalker? Robin Williams played a stalker? Fried Green Tomatoes. Mr. Mom. Pancake Man. The Pancake Movie. That's it. Is that actually a movie? In the Bedroom is actually a movie. That is not an option. Cocaine Bear. Another one I haven't seen. Toy Story. I don't think it's Toy Story. Dead Poet Society. Okay, so that was another one they watched in school, and I saw the first bit of it. Is that a book? Did I read the book? I think we read the book in school, and I'm pretty sure I watched the first bit of it, and then I missed the rest of it. Why is he wearing a jacket on a sunny day? Because maybe he's like me, and he's always cold. Awakenings by Robin. Nope. Okay, does anyone have another guess? Or I can just skip. Can I skip? I don't think I can skip this. I have to give a guess. Let's just go. What was another one I saw? Fried green tomatoes. Also not an option. Grumpy old men. Also not an option. What? Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't even coming up for fried, so that's why I didn't finish typing it, because it should at least be coming up. Tomatoes. I don't think I can. I think I had to put something in. Let's just. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we have 2 parents in the front seat and 3 teens in the back. Okay, so I saw Uncle Buck first. Not an option. The Day Trippers. Wow. Heck yeah, good job. National Lampoons. I haven't seen that, but I could definitely see that based off the guess. Little Miss Sunshine, that's too new. And they're in a van, I think, right? I haven't seen any of these. Oh, shit. He's young. She's young. She's in Josie and the Pussycats. One of my favorite movies growing up. If you want to know what I watched all the time. The Josie and the Pussycats movie. It's so corny, and I loved it. Oh my god, they're all babies. I recognize all of them. Quinn, hello! Home Alone's the only one. Okay, to be fair, I have seen Home Alone. I have seen that one. Dan, you saw Josie and the Pussycats movie? What do you mean you only watched it one time? You watched it once and weren't obsessed with it? What? So one thing I would like to do on Patreon is I have a tier that like I would like to start streaming just like exclusively on that tier. And I won't watch anything that I haven't seen yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. Before anyone gets mad at me. The plan for that one is to do a watch along for films that were like my favorite films growing up. Movies I've seen before, movies I've seen a lot that I would not react to on the channel. So we would watch things like I was talking about Shanghai Night and Noon, Rush Hour. We would watch Josie and the Pussycats. We'd watch the Spice Girl movies. Spice Girl movie, singular, because that shit was the bomb. I loved that movie. You haven't seen Home Alone, Lauren? You should watch it this Christmas. It's good. Princess Bride, You've Got Mail. So, Princess Bride's already on the channel. You've Got Mail I reacted to for a special request. If you guys would like to see it, I can post it on YouTube for sure. Stargate. I haven't seen the Stargate movie. That I have to react to on the channel. But the show we can watch together. The Spice Girl movie was like a freaking fever dream. Like, again, whoever came up with that, like, what the hell? Spice World. So sadly, I had Spice World on VHS. And I watched that all the time. And then my little sister came along. She is 7 years younger than me. And when she was a toddler, she decided it would be fun to pull all the innards out. Rip to Spice World. Rip to Spice World. You've seen bits of it, but never the whole thing. I feel like that happens a lot, especially when there are certain movies that they play on TV all the time. You see, like, sections of it, but you never sit down and watch it from start to finish. Patty, thank you so much. Did you ever watch Ted Lasso? I haven't, but you were, like, the third person this stream to ask me to watch it, so. Rip, literally. Exactly. Weren't two Spice Girls dating each other and that's why they broke up? That's the rumor, but it never, like, officially came out as truth. And I don't know if that's true because now they're all friends and stuff. So maybe, but I'm not sure. Hello, Keanu. First time seeing you live. I apologize for the wrong thumbnail. I totally forgot to change the thumbnail. My bad on that one. But welcome. Have you ever thought about watching the best worst movies like The Room or Troll 2? Actually, I have thought of that. Watching movies that like are historically ranked bad just to see. Enemy at the Gates. Russian war movie with Jude Law. Funny enough, also did that as a special request. So if there's enough people who want to see that, I can post that on the channel as well. The whole string of Spice Girls videos topping music video charts for like a year was a crazy time. It really was. I was very young during then, but I loved it. And actually, I bought my daughter a Spice World shirt. Well, Spice World or is it Spice Girls? I don't remember. It's the Spice Girls. So then I was like, I need to introduce you to the Spice Girls music now that you have a Spice Girls shirt. And she loves it. Enemy of the State. No, I haven't. Sorry, hold on. Mr. Light, send me clip of the streams. You're here for Enemy of the Gates? Okay, I can send that over to the editors for sure. Okay, do you guys want to do one more of this and then we can start coming up with a list of films you want to see me react to? Eternal Sunshine with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet were in a movie together? Do you know History Buff Channel? Guy takes historical movies and talks about what is wrong with it. Oh, no, but that sounds interesting. That sounds like something I would love. Just one more. Okay. Royal Tenenbaums? Gene Hackman. I wanna be ha ha ha. What? Are you trying to do a Spice Girl song? Lords of Flatbush. Okay, let's do one more. Oh. This looks fantasy-ish. Nick Hodges, he's really, really good. I'll definitely have to check him out. Thank you guys for the recommendation. Avengers Endgame? I don't think so. Excalibur? How to Train Your Dragon. Does this look animated? That could be a good guess. Splash Mountain at Disney. I hope not. It doesn't look animated to me, I don't think, but let's guess Excalibur, and then if the next one looks animated, How to Train Your Dragon is not a bad guess. Okay, this could be animated. These look like dwarves. Beowulf? It'd help if I put a B. How do you spell that? Not there. It does kind of look animated. Let's do How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know if it would be the first one, though. I don't recognize this from that. Holy shit! Quinn. Oh, wait, no. Who said that? Midnight said it, but who said it first? I apologize for not listening to you sooner. Hell yeah. Yeah, has anyone seen the new How to Train Your Dragon? Cameron, thank you again. I was actually going to recommend History Buff's review of the Pacific when you finish the series. Okay, cool. Actually, that's not a horrible idea. Watching things like after I've reacted to them from his channel. That could be cool. They're making a live action. Yeah, has anyone seen it? Is it out yet? I think it's out. I think it just came out this week. It's a shot-for-shot remake of the animated. Oh. Lauren, was it good? It's really good. Okay. Honestly, so here's what my struggle. I want to look at the rest of these pictures, though. Oh, well, okay. That would have given away instantly. It's so funny because this animation style and this do not look the same. Those do not look the same. Like, I was almost thinking the World of Warcraft movie here. Where it's, like, animated, but it's not necessarily supposed to be animated. You know what I mean? What was I going to say? What was I saying? Oh, people complain when they remake movies and they're too different, but then also when they're like shot for shot, people complain too. And I don't know what the right answer is and what the wrong answer is. It's like only your preference, but I don't know what I would want either. I don't know if I would prefer like an exact remake as live action, because on one hand it's like, what's the point? It's just a money grab. But on the other hand, I'm glad that you stayed true to the source material. But also when you change it too much, people complain as well. So it's like, stop doing remakes, I guess, is the solution. Come up with new ideas. When they make a movie out of a book, they should never change the plot. Agreed. That's one thing you don't touch. That's one thing you don't touch. The right answer is to only make changes that make it better. True. It's as if people want new ideas. Who would have thunk? Exactly. Not to remake things in the first place. Like sometimes, I wish they could do in the movie world what they do in the gaming world, where they do like remakes or remasters, but it's just the original, but like fancified, like for nowadays. You know what I mean? Like they take the same thing, but they like HD it, 4K it. I don't know how you could do that with films though. Because with games, they like recreate the game from the ground up, but they just make it exactly the same. I don't know how you do that with films. What are your thoughts about the new Snape actor in the Harry Potter series? I haven't been paying attention, if I'm being very honest, because I'm not going to watch it. I was a huge Harry Potter fan, but J.K. Rowling is just turned into an awful human being and has come out and said everything she gets from that show she's directly using for causes that I am vehemently opposed to. So I'm not going to watch it. So therefore I haven't really been paying attention, because I don't want to be sad that I'm not watching it, because I did love Harry Potter, and it's a shame that she had to be an asshole. So I did see, I don't know his name, but I did see that, like, I don't know, I just hope that they rewrite some things, because it could seem very racist if they don't. So I hope that they rewrite some stuff. I feel like that's what George Lucas did with the special edition for Star Wars, and honestly wasn't a fan. But to be fair, Cameron, in that case, they still did change some things. Like, when they, like, same thing with Cinderella. When they, like, upscaled Cinderella, they changed the color of her dress. I know that sounds stupid. I know it sounds so stupid. Like, that's such a nitpicky thing to be upset about. But it does change it. So it's still not exactly the same. To be fair, she barely wrote Harry Potter. I didn't know that. I think Harry Potter fans like Snape so much because he was, like, a misunderstood character. And then there's, like, things at the end where you could kind of debate, like, he was actually a good guy all along and that sort of thing. So I think that's why people like his character. Spaceballs, the flamethrower. So are they making it? I saw they're making a second Spaceballs. Is that something I should watch? The first one? In the old days, people used to read the book before the movie came out. That's true. I struggle with that too. I really struggle with that too. So for me, when I love a book and then you picture it in your head, and then when you see it adapted to like the TV or the movie screen, it's like, damn, that's not what I pictured. And sometimes it's really hard to adjust your thinking on it. Please watch it. Okay. I gotta watch Spaceballs. All right, I can do that. Yeah, Alan Rickman was fantastically talented. First Spaceballs is kind of outdated. That could be the charm of it, though. You know what I mean? It's okay, but not the best Mel Brooks comedy. Blair, I do not currently have a Discord server, no. There might be one. I'm working on one for Patreon in particular. There might be one just for everybody down the road, possibly. But that's not something that's like, I'm so far behind on everything I have to do that's not even remotely on the top of my priority list. Vikings, the show? Robin Hood Men in Tights. Blazing Saddles. Young Frankenstein. So all those are Mel Brooks. Yeah, they're a lot of work, and also, like, I don't know. Yeah, they're just a lot of work. They're a lot of work. If you know the original Star Wars, you might enjoy Space. I do. There'd have to be heavy editing. Luckily, that's why I pay my editors. They do an amazing job. They're really phenomenal. I have not watched it already. It does look good, though. The X-Files. Like the Alien TV show? I've seen some of it, but I didn't watch all of it. Hello, Jeron. So I was thinking, here's my, you might end up with 3 minutes of footage after editing. So here's kind of my thought process for, like, the next couple films. Are we done playing this? I don't know if we're done. I'm going to take it off the screen for now so I can move my chat back over here. So I was thinking, stop doing that. It wants to make it full screen. I don't want it full screen. I was thinking, I would try to alternate. So obviously I'm in the middle of the Pacific. So I'm going to post, kind of do what I did for Band. I'm going to post the next 3 episodes of the Pacific on Wednesday, hopefully. And then Saturday will be Airplane, which I just recorded last night and is up on Patreon. And then the following week, Wednesday, will be the last 3 episodes of the Pacific. And then Saturday will be another movie. So that's kind of like the next couple weeks built out. So I'd like to have, like, Wednesday's the Pacific, Saturday's a movie, so that if you're not necessarily a Pacific fan, you still have something that you would possibly enjoy watching. And then since I'm doing 3 episodes at a time, that will be done in 3 weeks, is the plan. And then in terms of movies, I was thinking of alternating between, like, heavy movies, emotional movies, and then funnier ones. So I was thinking, like, not necessarily these, but for example, Airplane is next, but then, like, Full Metal Jacket. And then after that, like, the Young Frankenstein or something along those lines. So that it's just not so heavy all in a row. Because I was doing a lot of crying recently. This channel's been making me cry. Atai, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy you're here. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Okay, so funny. I've never seen that, but Disney World used to have a 3D show. I have seen that. Does that count? Spaceball has some Star Trek and Alien references as well. Oh, I love that. Any thoughts on Airplane? They also made a movie with Val Kilmer called Top Secret, and that's great too. So Airplane, I really enjoyed, but holy shit, I was not prepared for that movie. I don't know what I was expecting, but I felt like I was on drugs. I was like, the whole time, I'm pretty sure 3 times in that film I said, what the fuck is this movie? Because I was like, what is even happening? What is even happening? But it was really good. It was definitely funny. I was nervous watching it because, as I've mentioned before, like, a lot of times things that are supposed to be like comedy make me uncomfortable. It's like that style of comedy. A lot of times I don't necessarily find as funny as other people. So I was really worried to watch it, but I did enjoy it. I don't think I laughed as much as maybe other people did, but I still laughed a lot and I still had a great time. Lloyd Bridges, is that who made it? Because holy shit, I was like, there were so many things happening that I was like, I need to watch this 50 more times and I'm still gonna miss stuff. You're watching 1 episode of Pacific, no, 3. So the first 3 episodes are up on the channel already. And then, so episodes 1, 2, and 3 are 1 video on the channel. And then next week will be 4, 5, 6 as 1 video. And then the following week will be 7, 8, 9 as 1 video. Airplane is kind of movie you have to watch multiple times to catch the same. Yeah, exactly. It was a great reaction. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was nervous. I always get nervous when I post something that's like new. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. Quinn, I would like to so I would like to watch the next X-Men movies. I would like to continue the Deadpool movies. But I would like to continue the Jurassic Park movies. The Matrix movies. There's a lot that I need to continue. I try to base like what I react to based off of like what people want to see also. So like the first X-Men movie I absolutely loved and I'm going to continue it, but hardly anyone on the channel really enjoyed it. So I want to make sure like I'm creating content that people want to watch, if that makes sense. So it's like I'm not going to not do things because I'm like, oh, it's not getting good views. But I also like I create content for you guys that you want to see. And when people are asking for things, they're not asking for the next X-Men typically. So I want to have like a sequels week. Maybe it'll be sequels month. I don't know. Where I do like the next X-Men, maybe, or the next Deadpool. I'd pick one or the other for the same week. The next Matrix, the next Jurassic Park, like the sequels that I haven't gotten to yet. I think I will do that for sure. But I don't know when that's going to be. But long answer short, yes. I will watch them eventually, I promise. Continue them all. Do you really need... No, who needs sleep? Not me. Guess I picked the wrong week to quit drinking Dr. Pepper. That's never going to happen. That's how... Okay, so that's how you know I've been sick this year. This is like inside scoop lightweight gaming. You know I've been deathly ill. Not deathly. That's dramatic. I've been incredibly ill multiple times because there have been multiple times where I can't drink Dr. Pepper. My body rejects it. It says, no, do not put that in me right now. And that's how you know it was bad. Because when your body is rejecting the thing you're addicted to, you got some problems that need sorting out. The Truman Show. The Truman Show I want to watch. But the concept of that kind of freaks me out. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know it's not supposed to... Is it supposed to be a horror movie? I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be a horror movie, but it feels like a horror movie to me. Alex, thank you so much for the donation. As an upstate girl, where does upstate start for you? Being from New York City, I think upstate starts at Yonkers. So I call myself Western. I say I'm from Western New York. I don't say upstate because I know the people from New York City think of upstate as very different than what I think. So I call myself Western New York. I don't know where upstate starts. Upstate to me is like north of New York City. Western New York is where I am. Did you see other James Cameron movies like The Abyss, True Lies, Titanic, and Avatar. I've seen Avatar. I've seen parts of Titanic. Actually, I used to own the VHS box set because it had to be split up into 2 VHS tapes, and it came with the blue necklace thingy. I used to have that. I was never able to watch the whole thing as a kid though, because I was bored out of my mind. But I have seen parts of it. I'd probably enjoy it now as an adult. But I have seen Avatar. I do love Avatar. The Way of Water, I watched one time in the movie theater and refused to watch again because I was sobbing so badly. It was embarrassing. Emil, thank you so much. Have you started watching The Lord of the Rings? Oh, have I started reading the Lord of the Rings books yet? No, I have not. I haven't had any time to read. Where's the reaction to the Witcher 4 gameplay? I'm sorry, I don't have it. I don't have it. Do the Matrix trilogy first. Dr. Pepper is cough medicine. It does not taste like cough medicine. Fight Club is on the list for sure. Twin with Danny DeVito. So, Jonathan's not here right now, but Jonathan, who's around both channels, always talks about Twin. The Equalizer. True Lies should definitely be on the list. What's that about? You should watch Rush Hour. I love Rush Hour. So if I watch Rush Hour, I've seen that many, many a times. If I watch Rush Hour, it would not be like as a reaction channel thing. It would be as like a stream watch along thing. I got to see you laughing your head off for Buckaroo. I freaking loved Buckaroo Banzai. That was so good. That was so good. Have I seen Coraline? So I started Coraline and it scared me so badly I had to stop watching it. It's the claymation already kind of creeps me out. Like old school claymation Christmas specials, I have a real hard time watching. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they scare me. They scare me. So I have not finished Coraline. The B movie account. I love the Rocky reactions. Thank you so much. That movie terrified me as a kid. It's so scary. No, Adrian. League of Their Own. I've heard a lot of people talk about that. Darren, thank you so much. Yes, Jerron, I will do more comedy reactions. As a West Coaster, upstate New York is everything that isn't New York City. Exactly. Exactly. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I would love to watch that with you guys. Again, though, that would have to be like a stream type of thing because I've already seen them. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. But I never finished Korra. True Lies is an action comedy with Austrian last name. Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, who's Arnold Austrian? Have not seen Remember the Titans. True Lies action comedy. Jamie Lee Curtis. Nice. Where Eagles Dare, The Guns of Navarone. Return to Oz. Is that the one that was like the new one? Not Wicked. Not new anymore either. I'm talking like 10 years. What's her name? The actress from that 70s show. Is that one? I went to the cinema to see that with my girlfriend at the time and her daughter. Her 3D glasses broke. Oh, yeah, that was probably awful. I became a Buffalo fan 3 years ago. Like the Bills? I do love Jamie Lee Curtis. The Scream franchise. I was going to watch the first Scream around Halloween time, but then I never got to it. You were terrified of Coraline as a kid, but your cousins loved it? You had war flashbacks. Oh no. The whole like button eyes thing, I don't like it. The Mask is another one that I've heard great things about, but scares me. Whenever I see pictures of him with the mask thing on, that's scary to me. I can do horror movies, I can do scary movies, but things that are not supposed to be scary scare me. Ready Player One, I think I saw that. Speaking of Oz, I'm so excited for the Wicked. I have to see Wicked still. I didn't see Book of Eli, but Gary Whitta, who wrote the Book of Eli, I know him, so I definitely need to watch it. He also did Rogue One. Was one of the writers on Rogue One. Mila Kunis, that's the name. That's the name. What are we doing for Father's Day? So, nothing special really. We're gonna go to my parents' house for dinner because, unfortunately, my grandpa was recently diagnosed with colon cancer. So, we are gonna go to my parents' house. They're gonna go over and we are gonna have Father's Day with them. Just one of the things we've been dealing with in the background here. One of the reasons that things have been so difficult to do work. Okay. Hello, everyone who just joined. Sorry for the trauma dump. I have not seen The Shining. I did drive past the hotel that it was based on or filmed in. I don't know. One of both, maybe? I don't know. I want to stay there, but I haven't seen the movie. 8 Below. I've been to 5 Below the store. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to get all emotional. I don't know where that came from, if I'm being honest. Like, I genuinely am okay. We don't really have much info yet, which is more scary, I think. The Stanley. Yeah, so when I was in Colorado, we drove by it. It's hi, thank you so much. Have you seen The Joker? I watched it once. Yes. And it was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad. And I have no interest in the sequel. I have to record stuff for my own channel. Well, thank you so much for joining us while you could. Good luck with your recording. I hope everything goes well. Don't run into any technical issues. Why did I drive by the Shining Hotel? That is a good question. I don't know why. We were going from one place to another place, and we stopped at a gas station, like, down the road. So then we drove by it. Maybe my dad was staying there? Nope. That's what it was. My dad was staying there. We picked him up. I have a hard time remembering my childhood, if I'm being completely honest with you. So sometimes it takes me a minute, but that's what it was. So I went to Colorado. My dad was there for like a martial artsy thing. He used to do Kyudo, which is a Japanese archery. And his instructor was based in Colorado. So we went to Colorado. I stayed with his fiance at the time at her sister's house for a week. That was awful. And he did his little martial artsy thing, and then he wanted to stay at that hotel. So I think he stayed at that hotel, and then at the end of the week, we went and we picked him up, and then we did some, like, touristy things. Like, we took a train up a mountain, and then I got such bad elevation sickness I had to be put on an oxygen machine. Maybe that's why I have a hard time remembering that trip. PK, thank you so much for the donation. Jim Carrey or Rowan Atkinson, The Mask or Mr. Bean? I haven't seen either of those. I'm sorry, I can't help you there. Yes, Father's Day is tomorrow. Superman 1978. No. I'm going to keep talking about my dad. That's another dad story. We went to that same fiance. I don't like her. She was awful. Bad times, Dad. Bad times. We stayed at her mom's house. They were house sitting or something. I don't know. I'd never been there before. We started watching that movie. It was like 11 o'clock at night. It was on TV. I fell asleep on the couch, and then they went up to their bedroom, but they didn't tell me they left. So when I woke up in the middle of the night, I had no idea where I was. I was in a house I'd never been in before. I didn't know where they were, and I just cried the rest of the night because I was too afraid to get up and find them. I was such a little pansy. Hello, Tearstone. We're just trauma dumping. That's all. Do you like crime thrillers or murder mystery? I do. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Never seen it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Hello from Chile. Welcome. Hello from New York. I think my cousin lived in Colorado for a while. Back when he was younger, he ended up getting a stock. Oh, yikes. Hopefully not from the hotel. The Overlook tour visit. I don't know what it was. Some mountain. Did everyone have the same vibes about your dad's fiance? Not everybody, but a lot of people didn't like her. She was pretty awful. She was pretty awful. And then the icing on the cake was her sister went to school with my mom, and they went to a class reunion, and she went with her sister as her sister's +1, and she had the audacity to come up to my mom and be like, Tegan was so wonderful. She taught me how to be a mom. Bitch. You shut your mouth. You were awful to me. I taught you how to be a mom. I hope I did so that your kids don't have to go through what I went through. Fuck. Taught you how to be a mom. Hopefully your dad didn't go crazy with an axe at the Shining Hotel. No, I think he's good. I think he's good. Spill the tea. The Bone Collector? That sounds interesting. Indiana Jones. I do want to watch that because I played the game this year and I really loved it. New Zealand? Ugh. Yes, I want to. I don't have official plans, but that's high up on my bucket list of things. Blade 2, that's another one for sequels week. I'm still live. I need to stop though. I was only going to do this for 2 hours. I have other things I have to do today, unfortunately. David, thank you so much. Good afternoon. Congrats on 100K. My wife just hit 100K last month. Hell yeah! She ordered the icon as well as the play button. What's the icon? I can order an icon? I want an icon. David, thank you. I didn't know that was a thing. I gotta look into that. So if I do, so I would want to do, because that's like multi-days travel for me, I'm pretty sure. I would love to do Australia and New Zealand, like a week in Australia, a week in New Zealand, because that's too far to go back. I'm not going to get the Switch 2 until they have more games on it. Another Swede! Hello. Yes, I will finish the Matrix trilogy. I was just saying I want to do like a sequels month or week or something where I watch all the sequels that I haven't gotten to yet. Keep giving donuts so this girl can see news. No, don't do that. I appreciate it, but please don't feel like you have to. I want to watch Die Hard, but I want to watch it around Christmas because I know that there's a debate. The great debate. Is it a Christmas movie? I don't know. So I want to watch it around Christmas and find out. What year do you consider movies officially old? The 80s. I don't know why. Probably not even that. The 70s. We're going to go 70s. We're going to go 70s. Scent of a Woman? No, I haven't watched True Detective yet. Wow, as I struggle with my words. I'm going to finish The Pacific this week, and as soon as that's done, I'm going to watch True Detective. Let's see more laughter. Exactly, Jerron. Next year's Rocky's 50th anniversary? Shit. You're an extra in a movie Love Field? Is that hard to do? I feel like I would just start laughing. I would not be a good extra. Because regardless of what some people feel, I don't act on this, and if I'm not a good actress. In fact, I'm quite bad. I feel like being an extra would be hard. Hey. Just because I'm considering them older doesn't mean they're not good. Old does not equal bad. The Raid? Okay, but I do actually need to go for real now. I meant to stop at 2:30. I lost track of time. The icon is a solid piece of steel with the YouTube play button in it. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to get that. I can have my... Where'd it go? I can have my 2 plaques on my easels, and then I can have my 2 icons hanging. I love that idea. I'm going to do that. Am I going to watch Masters of the Air? I'm not sure, Blair. I'm not sure. I've heard mixed things about if it's worth watching or not. I might watch, like, I'll probably watch it, but not anytime soon. That's probably what it'll be. I'll watch it eventually, but just not yet. What time is it where? I'm in New York, and it is 3 p.m. Love Actually. That's one that I, again, owned, tried to watch when I was younger and just couldn't get into, but I was too young. I should not have been trying to watch it. It hasn't gotten any love on YouTube. Yeah. That'll probably be something that I do and post on Patreon first, and then when I don't have time to record, but I still need something to post, I'll have it edited and post on YouTube. Why do I think a character like Batman became an icon? I think because he doesn't have any actual, like, superpowers. He's just, like, a regular guy. If you can call him that. He's a billionaire. So, a regular guy with air quotes. But you know what I mean. It made people feel like they could aspire to that. Okay, so this December, we will watch Die Hard and Love Actually. What else? 8 p.m. in Ireland. Snake, do your research. How do I live in Ireland legally? How do I get myself a green card? I want my daughter to have an Irish accent. Love Stinks is a good comedy. Nice. Hi, Tegan. Greetings from Germany. Really enjoy your reactions and your honest display of your feelings. Thank you so much. Hope you continue with a lot more reactions, and congrats on 100K. Thank you. I appreciate it. Violent Night. I've heard that's actually pretty good. Red one. Okay. If I created, like, a Google form and posted it on the community tab, would you guys actually be interested in, like, filling out, like, requests on there? Is that something you would actually use? I can't guarantee, like, I'll actually watch everything on there, but it could be a good place to kind of, like, sort things, you know? Heck yeah. Okay, I'll look into it. I can't do that right now. I'm so far behind, but it will be on my list of things to do. Oh, Blair, thank you so much. Gad, I'm so sorry. I see something from Montreal. You're from Montreal and you love the reaction videos. How'd I do? You're from Montreal and you love the reaction videos. Did I translate that correctly? 8 p.m. in England. I cried with you at scenes that I never cried at your real emotions. So this is really pathetic. When I do go back and watch my reactions, I cry. I cry at me crying. Definitely have to watch John Wick. Okay, but I really for real have to go now. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you all. I would love to do this again. If you haven't yet, I also do have a gaming channel. I know, like, you guys are probably not necessarily gamers, but I stream over there as well. So if for no other reason than you just want to hang out, you can check out that channel, and I will be streaming over there as well. Just because I don't know when I'll be streaming here again. Andre, thank you so much. The Raid movies are Indonesian martial arts movies. Really good with really good stories. Also, Tropa de Elite. I'll have to look into those. Eraser. You're an empath. Okay, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You really are truly amazing, and honestly, like, it makes my emotional heart so happy to have you all here with me on this journey. I cannot wait to see where the reaction channel goes and what next milestones we hit. And that's, like, I'm gonna say 50% me, but, like, see, that percentage doesn't feel right either. Like, it's all because of you guys. It's all because I'm going to say 10% me, 90% you guys. I appreciate it. It was so lovely talking to you live in person today. And I'm so grateful for you hanging out with me. I'm so grateful for you subscribing to the channel and all of your support. I promise things will be more consistent as soon as they can be. Just know, like, I'm working real hard behind the scenes, and I have been trying. I've been trying. Itai, thank you so much again for the other donation. Thank you so much to everybody who gifted memberships, who donated. Thank you everybody who was hanging out for as long as you could, for chatting in. This has been absolutely great. It's made my heart so happy. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you know that when I say that, I, like, absolutely 100% mean it. And I am not going to cry. I appreciate you all. I will see you, I think Wednesday for the Pacific. I haven't heard back from my editors yet, but that's the goal. That's the goal. And then Saturday, hopefully for Airplane, are the next 2 reactions. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Father's Day for everybody who's a father, or who is celebrating their father. And you're all wonderful. I will see you soon. And okay, I never know how to hang up, so bye.